Take it over, President.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. I would like to start with by updating the rest of the board that on the 29th, I believe, Warihana submitted our first grant. Yay!
Wow, that's unbelievable. Excellent work, Warihana.
So we are waiting for that too. That takes about 4 to 5 weeks, Warahana had said, and it's like the first phase of it. So we're waiting for a few weeks to hear back if we then move on to the second phase. So that's really exciting and cool. And then I will also meet with Warahana this sometime this coming week to discuss a potential another grant that she has in mind for that. So that's super cool. I think we'll talk about the grant now because I was going to do the hubs and how we decided it. So Warahana, would you mind and Salam and Ben and everybody discussing the actual grant that we applied for that with the ACT Foundation, and then kind of how we came up with the idea of the matching and total of 4 hubs and so forth?
Okay, yes. So the grant is from, well, it was from the Aspire Coronation Trust Foundation, that's ACT. So it's a grant making foundation that supports high impact scalable interventions across Africa with a strong emphasis on systematic challenges that reach underserved populations. And they have 2 focus areas: entrepreneurship and health. So the current intervention, which is the Northern Health Shield, falls is a perfect alignment with both focuses of the grant. So that was the intervention that we submitted for this particular grant. And as we know, is a nurse-led health intervention, which is the entrepreneurship aspect. And the health aspect is actually what will be done by the hub, which is providing primary care. We included other things as well based on the requirements of the grant, such as if we win this grant, right, just to better align, we would include things about maternal health and other things. So the grant, as Abbie stated, is in 2 phases. The first phase was just a short form, but one of the questions in the form was, how much is the project cost, the entire project, and how much matching fund do we need from the foundation? So Kevin came up with an excellent budget, a very comprehensive budget, and it came up to a total of 171 USD per hub. And the plan is the foundation, Give Basic Needs, would set up 2 hubs, bringing it to a total of 342,000. And then we need a matching grant of 342,000 USD from them to set up 2 more hubs to be able to scale our impact. So basically, if Give Basic Needs is setting up 2 hubs with our money, if they give us their money and we are setting up 2 more hubs, then we are basically going to double our impact. So that's the summary of everything. The next stage is submitting a detailed proposal. So for now, we're just waiting to hear back from them. But whilst we wait, last week I had a meeting with Abbie, and I presented some platforms that we could get on just to give us more exposure and even access to opportunities. So one of the platforms is the UN Partner Portal. So it's the official registration platform for organizations seeking to work with UN agencies, such as UNICEF, WHO, UNEFPA, and the other UN bodies. So once we get on that platform, then we have access to opportunities from all these organizations. There's the Rotary Foundation, there's Global Giving, which is a crowdfunding and grant platform that allows nonprofits to raise funds build credibility and access foundation and corporate donors. And something they do is on special days, let's say on Women's Day, if you're able to raise a grant such as 100,000 USD, then they match it up with the same amount for you, which is a really great opportunity. So I'm looking forward to things like this that we can actually take advantage of. There are so many other platforms. The other grant that I have come across is also in perfect alignment with what we do.
Mhm.
So it's from a foundation that give grants in areas of health, water, and education. And this is still in perfect alignment with the Northern Health Shield, which is our focus this year in Africa. The
Mhm.
Northern Health Shield, the main focus is the health, but then there's the anchor asset, which is the borehole, which forms parts of the water aspect of things.
Mhm.
So next year for the grant team, what we'll do is we're going to apply for this particular grant once I have spoken to Abbie about it. And from the look of things, if I'm not careful, I'll keep applying for grants without getting us on these platforms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
That's
yes,
that's a great point and a good problem to have. There's so many opportunities for sure.
yes.
I think that it's good that you're holding back because right. So I guess one question that I have is with regards to so the way that we did our first grant is we did this match right where it's pretty much a 50-50 match, and so
Hmm.
if that goes forward, should we always expect a 50-50 match, or should we expect that once we get rolling and improved ourselves with this first grant that we'll need to put in maybe 10,000 US and they'll provide 100,000 US, or does that just not happen in the grant world? I don't know how it works.
So it's not all grants that actually ask for, let's say, a matching funding from the receiving organization. There
Okay.
are some grantors that they just give you money to execute your project.
Mhm.
So let's say in future we do come across another project that is given a matching grant,
Mhm.
then what we can do is we can, if let's say there's no strict amount when it comes to the matching,
Uh-huh.
we can just contribute a certain amount to add to whatever they're going to offer
Uh-huh.
to set up. So let's say to set up two hubs is 342,000 USD.
Mhm.
Then what we can do is we can give, let's say, 50,000 USD, and then
Uh-huh.
they give 300,000 USD.
Okay.
But the reason why with this first grant, the reason why I was happy that Give Basic Needs was actually setting up two, and then they set up two is because we haven't really done enough work ourselves.
Mhm.
So we wanted to be able to demonstrate that we also have our skin in the game.
Yeah.
But let's say in future now we have two hubs running, and then we're
Mhm.
applying for a grant. Already we have shown that we have things going on. If they are just asking for a matching grant, I don't think we need to match with a lot of funding. And I'm even
Okay.
hoping that being able to demonstrate what we've done, let's say we have two hubs running, we don't even have to match. We'll just take their grants and set up more hubs.
Uh-huh. Okay. Good.
Mm.
Because I'm just looking at it from the finance side. I mean, I don't. We're here to do what's best for the foundation, but I don't know that
Mhm.
every time we can reach in our savings and spend 300 plus thousand US. And so
Yes.
in trying to figure that out, I think that's good to know, and that's why I wanted to do the grant match as well this first time was to show that we have skin in the game and also to prove the model that in fact it works and we've refined it in a way that we can just seek funding to essentially open new hubs. So that's great. I'm glad that you clarified that. Thank you, Orhana.
Yes. Um, Let me see what's left. I think if something comes up, I will raise my hand and let you know.
Okay,
But for
yeah.
now, that's oh.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
great.
Amazing work. That's so good. And we really appreciate all of your effort. We know that effort is significant, and we recognize that and appreciate it for sure. So I'm super excited, and I hope we get to the point and stay in the situation where we have more grants than we know what to do with, which is where we're headed, I think, with all of Warihana's amazing work. So that's great news. Thank you for that.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, the next thing on the agenda, as you guys may have remembered, we met with Christina Roll, who helped do our rebranding, the graphic artist that was in London. We reached out to her to help us with some of the logos for the health hub, and our health shield. And so let's see, I got to join the meeting first, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a second.
You can just, if you go to meet, a new tab maybe.
This is for this.
Oh, nice. And then you can just join the all teams,
Everything's muted, so I should be okay.
on your laptop. Okay.
So, join.
There's the president herself.
Okay, and then give me a minute here. Canceled. Here. And so first, I want to, what do I want to do? Entire screen or window?
You can do, if you can pick the window, you can do the window. Sometimes it's hard when you have a lot of windows
Okay.
like this. They're not really descriptive. So go ahead and just do the whole
This one.
screen, unless that's it.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Is that it?
No.
Okay. Just do the whole screen then,
Apologies. Good thing I have IT here.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, so
Okay.
now if you can go to the tab or wherever you need to go on your side here.
I have to click this away. Uh-oh.
You're okay.
I really messed up.
No, you didn't. You're
Okay.
perfect.
So here,
There you go.
initially when
Sorry, just
Christina,
to make sure everybody can see that, okay? Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks,
awesome.
Warihana.
So we had recorded the meeting on Friday, of course, like we normally do, and these were the designs that Christina had first come up with. There was another set of three that resembled the health, the hub, and the RN, but they weren't as connected to the hand, if you will. So it was just kind of it was just a logo. And we liked that. That was cool, but it really wasn't connecting to the Give Basic Needs happy that we had, totally revamped and stuff with the hand. And so, excuse me. So we settled on these, and then we had some talk on should we say Give Health Hub, should we say like RN Lead or something besides this logo too. So we had discussed that. And then Christina this morning had emailed me.
Which we're super grateful for Christina. Her creativity is stellar, and she really did an amazing job with just what we asked, and is so refreshing to have her create our brand with us and as our partner. It's a great thing. We're very grateful for her and all of her effort.
And so this was her part of her presentation. So we like this iconography that she did, keeping that as YouTube and Instagram, and then our hand. And then we will look at doing the trademark for these symbols as well. And then she designed this. So there's the health shield or the Give Health. And then she said Give Health here, Give Hub. And then she put RN Lead with the logo and gave an example on the side of the clinics and stuff. We'll have this on it,
which we thought was amazing. The whole Give Hub with the word give and then the hand that just says this is not a project separate from Give Basic Needs. This is a Give Basic Needs project, and I thought it was, it was great that she tied all of that together, and then also included the shelter kind of concept with the house outline. It's really good.
Yeah. And so we had asked her if how would it look if we added the shield to it as well? So give health shield rather than just give health.
And so one thing on this I just wanted to point out is that while it's called the Northern Health Shield, we didn't want to put Northern or Southern or Western or Eastern in the logo for the project, because we may operate someday in Kenya, for example, or some other African country where the effort goes to the south. And so we don't want to brand it as being the Northern Health Shield, but just the Health Shield. And so that's why this logo has Give Health Shield on it as opposed to Give Northern Health Shield.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And then she came up with these. So give health shield. She has in there give hub and then RN lead. So let's go around the room and take a look and get some feedback. I don't know if I can display. This is the other one.
Yeah, so it's really between, I think, these, which she originally came up with. So the problem that we had, I'll just lay it out. The problem that we had and identified with RN Optipreneur, as Salam pointed out, Optipreneur tends to be maybe not as welcoming because people think it's strictly a business and that there is no subsidies for them there, so they may not go there. There's also, as I pointed out and Warihana confirmed, is that there is a language barrier. Obviously, we're dealing with people who are illiterate. Entrepreneur is just kind of a weird word. It's a very big word. It's not simple like Give Basic Needs or Giving Hub, Give Hub, these kinds of things. And so we tried to remove the Optipreneur from the final logo so that we could simplify what was going on, but still give recognition to the individual RN. And so one more thing before we open it up for discussion. So that's why we're kind of struggling with calling it RN lead or completely leaving off the words in that case, or and not using RN Optipreneur. And so the other thing is that on the first icon, which is the Give Health and has the shield. I'm sorry, oh, it's there too. Yep. This logo, the very first one, Give Health, is really targeted towards letterheads, websites, printed materials, advertisements, Facebook posts, social media, video introductions, all of those kinds of things. Whereas the second logo, which is Give Hub, as you can see, is really targeted at the side of the building. This is how we're going to brand the hub itself. And then the third is this logo, this RN lead, or just the logo, is how we're going to determine this is going to be printed on badges, buttons, workers in the hub itself.
Scrubs or things like that.
Whether it's on their scrubs, their uniforms, aprons, whatever it might be. So is what we're really talking about is we have three, based on that, we have two options. We have this option, which has, sorry, we have more than that. Let's open it up to discussion and see what everybody thinks about the new logos.
Perfect. Go ahead. We'll start with Luke.
I think they're good. I think Give Hub is a little confusing.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I would.
Oh, sorry. Picturing it on the side of the building, you think it's a little confusing?
Maybe not so much on the side of the building, but by itself, Give Hub sounds a little weird to me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it has to be on the side of the building. And here, as Christina did, she put community clinic under it.
Yeah.
I think that was brilliant as well. And we could put words below it like community clinic on the side of the building to better explain that. But we were thinking this is the health hub, so this is the give hub.
And maybe this logo is only on buildings.
Right, exactly. That's kind of what I was trying to point out is this isn't going to be this middle logo give hub will never be on anything other than like the structure.
Okay.
It won't show up like on a letterhead. It won't show up on the website. It'll strictly be to tell the people in the community where to go to the community clinic as the words described below.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does that help you, Luke?
Yeah.
Does it make you like it?
Yeah, it makes much more sense on the side of the building.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that the brand that we have is Give Basic Needs, and the hand is a part of the brand. And so we're trying to tie the Give Basic Needs to the health hubs as a sub project, if you will, of Give Basic Needs. We didn't want it to stand alone and people wonder who was doing that work.
Yeah.
So then on this one, Luke, do you like Give Health or do you like Give Health Shield? Is the shield as part of the logo enough, or do you want to see the word there? As it is in this one. Oh, not that one. One more. Yeah. Keep going.
No, I don't think you need shield there.
No, you think Give Health is best?
Yeah.
And then how about the last question that we have is should the nurse, so a picture the nurse with the plus sign and the shield on like a button on the RN themselves or printed on their logo on their uniform or something that denotes them as the RN Optipreneur. Do you feel that we should use some terms like RN lead, or we should just leave all of that off so we don't confuse what an RN lead is and what an RN Optipreneur is, and strictly use the iconography of the person with the plus sign and the shield, as it was in the other example? Like here.
No, I think you should have RN lead.
You think RN lead should be there? So you're voting for these two. Oh no, I'm sorry. I gotta go back. There's actually in this document, there is a setup that Luke likes. It's this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great.
Perfect.
Thanks for that, Luke.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Benny?
Yep. So, yeah, I think with the adjustments made, what we have displayed in the middle, I would go for that. They give health as the idea, give hub as the building, then RN lead could be printed on the scraps or uniforms of the RN who would be handling the hubs.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you're in
yeah,
agreement
this
with
looks
Luke.
Yes.
Okay, great. That's two. That's
Okay.
great. Hey, that's a start.
Any other feedback, Benny?
Nope. I think this is okay with me. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Elaina, how about you?
Yeah, I'm with Luke and Benny. I think they look great, and I'm
Okay.
on board. I like them.
All
Nice.
right, great.
Thank you, Danny.
I think they look really good.
Okay, and you like these that are up on the display now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
awesome. Thank you. Salam. Okay,
Salam's on board with this one as well.
Warihana, how about you?
Wait.
Oh,
Salam,
sorry.
do you have a comment?
No, I just gave my vote.
Okay,
Okay.
very good.
Thank you. Warihana.
Okay, so I also vote for this ones.
Okay.
Okay.
And Kevin, sometimes logos can even be symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I agree that we don't actually need the shield as part of the Give Health shield.
Yeah.
We could just even have like a hand and then a shield, and that would still be like Give Health shield. So we don't actually need a name shield.
Right.
Now on the RN lead logo, I'm thinking of it this way. So at a particular health hub,
Mm-hmm.
let's say I'm the lead nurse, and then I go and engage Ben and Salam to help me work.
Mm-hmm.
I am the lead, so it's okay for my coach, or let's say if we're giving them pins, to have the RN lead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for to still maintain the identity, because we have so many nurses there, to be
Mm-hmm.
able to identify that this particular nurse actually works at the Give Basic Needs Health Hub.
Mm-hmm.
For Benny and Salam's coat or pin,
Mm-hmm.
we would just have just the icon, like
Yeah.
the human icon and the
Like
shield,
this one.
without the RN lead, because
Yes.
they are not leads. They are RNs, like they work as part of the hub, but they are not the leads.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
I
excellent.
So
really, I
for
really like that. I really like that.
yeah. So for this one, we might need both versions
Mm-hmm.
depending on the scenario that we would want to use it.
Yeah. I think that's great because we definitely want to identify everyone who is a nurse in the hub. And by using this
Mhm.
icon that's on the screen right now, we can see that that's going to do that. And then if we look at the other icon that has the RN lead, as you said, this is the one that who is the RN entrepreneur, essentially the person who is
Mhm.
running the entire project or at that hub.
Right.
I really, really like that. That's great feedback. Excellent
Um,
feedback.
Yeah. Perfect.
yeah. So that's my comment.
Okay,
All
great,
right.
great, great.
Awesome. Anybody else have any comments or anything before we move on? Going once, twice. All righty.
Last, just to summarize for Christina,
Mm-hmm.
we'd like these three icons on the screen right now:
Mm-hmm.
the Give Health, the Give Hub, and the RN Lead. But then we'd also like this one, which is at the end here, for all the other nurses who are at the facility, at the hub,
The supporting
the
nurses.
supporting nurses.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank
All
you
right.
for that. So you'll take the action item to communicate that to Christina?
Oh, sure. I
Okay,
can.
great. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Let me get back to my agenda. Okay. Donor recognition.
I'm sorry, really quick. Benny, I think it's best, just really quick on that topic. I think it's best if the president asks uh, Christina to simply upload them into our Canva account, correct?
Yeah, I think that would be best when we are using them. Yeah.
Yeah, then we can size them how we want and put them on
Yeah.
websites or buildings or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. So that will be part of it then.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Sure. So following up on the Hilux purchase, we had looked at some trucks, or not we. Salam had looked and then forwarded the information to us last week for some other trucks available. They did not work out, but the Dr. Haku Waku
I can't remember. Salam, you tell the story.
Quite cool. Very cool.
Kwaiku.
Yeah.
Kwaiku. Okay.
Kwaiku.
Kwaiku. Okay, that looks makes sense. I'm trying. I'm
Apologies. We're
sorry.
all trying.
But so
Yeah.
anyways,
That's
go ahead. Go ahead, Salam. Thank you. Finish the story as far as yeah, the great news.
Yeah, so I spoke with Dr. Kweku, who has been an ardent supporter of our activities um, for about 2 to 3 years now, because he offered us some free drilling services, um, then to support in our medical events. So I was having a conversation with him because he lives in Accra here,
Mm-hmm.
and I just told him I was around and I'm looking for a vehicle to buy for our NGO, and we're looking for a Hilux.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him our budget and the prices I was getting in the market. And so he said a client of his, someone who has been selling gold to his company,
Mm-hmm.
has brought in two vehicles, two Toyota Hilux vehicles for business purposes, but have decided to sell out one. So we should have a look at it, and if it matches what we want, he could help. And so I spoke with this individual. He's called Mr. Michael,
Mm-hmm.
and he sent pictures of the vehicle. It looked very good, very solid, very neat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I had a conversation with him, and he has agreed that I should pick up the vehicle on Monday
Mm-hmm.
with our budget. He said the vehicle, he's actually selling it for 47,500,
Mm-hmm.
and we have in our budget 41,000,
Mm-hmm.
because I said that was how much I could go.
Mm-hmm.
And so doctor said I should, once I see the vehicle and I like it, I should give him the money and take the vehicle. He will iron out the rest with him. So whether he's going to add him the cash or he's going to uh, maybe whatever way they will settle it, but I think we are getting the vehicle at our budget, and that is what is at stake. So the vehicle issue, I think, has been settled.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Excellent
Yeah.
work, and we're so grateful for the doctor and all of the effort that you put in, Salam, to get that accomplished. The only thing I'd like to add is that Salam, if you could create a sales invoice for the difference of what the truck was going to sell for, meaning that it was there was an in-kind donation of the vehicle for the difference between what Dr. Kweku put in and what we paid.
Okay.
This will show our future donors that we have support from others as well. So it's really important, when we look at grants and other things, we can say that we have X number of dollars in donations, and really that's what this was he's making a donation in kind, to sell the truck to us at a lower price, which we're eternally grateful for.
For sure.
Sure. Thank you. I'll do that. I'll
Yeah,
put up that.
perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so that would just be a sales invoice in kind and the difference between what the sales price was and what we paid.
Okay.
Great.
Wonderful.
Great. That's excellent work. Excellent work, Salam. I'm so grateful that we have the truck and we have the price that we wanted, and yeah, excellent work.
Definitely. And so with this, we were talking in our Ghana meeting about what can we do for such a generous supporter. And so I had asked for his email or some way to get in contact with him. So I will reach out as a CEO, thanking him for supporting our organization. And then also when we go in April, we will present him with a plaque as well, so that he can, a plaque or
Something for his
like
desk,
that, for his
whatever
desk
Salam,
or
if anything. Yeah.
so yeah, so we're gonna do that too. That's the update on the truck. Woo-hoo.
And just to confirm, Salam, that there is nothing that we need to bring to do that when we come in April, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
We
we'll
would
take.
get it. We'll get it sorted here.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, audit strategy, or no, Salam. Project budgets. So you built one project for the April trip, then you just need to do two more projects, and so therefore we can get you the funds for the hotel reservations and down payments and stuff like that. So when you get a chance, go ahead and complete those other two projects.
And with their budgets as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Great. Thank
I'll
you.
do that.
Thank you,
I
Salam.
got some reservations, but I think when I gave their names, Armando. I don't know if I pronounced it well.
Yeah, that's correct.
His name was first, so they used him as the contact person and just put together all the rooms
This
and did
fine.
the booking. So I've written an email to them to separate it because they are all doing their individual visa application processes.
Yeah,
So I'm
great.
hoping that tomorrow they will respond to my email with a breakdown of the bookings.
Great.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, and you saw that I replied to Ren regarding the date and stuff. I don't know if he had responded yet.
Yes, I saw your response. I
Okay.
think he has not responded yet.
Okay.
That's-
He says he did. Yes, that makes total sense. I have just not had a visa application require this level of information before. Okay. So he's good with that. Perfect. And Haley's messaged in there too. Good. So it's kind of fun and exciting because the hotel that we're going to stay in the first night is the same one that Danny and Papa had stayed in when they visited, and when we went with Elaina, that same hotel. So that's kind of cool. So then now we're going to bring Luke.
Yeah. Yay.
So that'll be.
We're all very excited about traveling and coming to see everyone in Ghana.
Yes, definitely. Okay, audit strategy review of the two draft audits, the standard versus footnoted for NGO requirements to determine which best supports our grant applications. Okay.
Salam has said that will be this week, right?
Yes, so we came to this understanding on Friday. So I'm hoping that tomorrow they would begin to put it all together differently, and we should have it this week.
Great.
Wonderful.
Great.
Okay, portal.
I'm sure I have the copyright.
The copyright?
Yeah. Is it on there?
It's on the bottom, but you can talk about it now.
Okay. Just before I forget, so with Christina's submission of the new logos, we will be ready to formalize the copyright document for your appraisal or your estimate, Salam, this week. Once those get committed to Canva, I will put the initial icons in, and then Benny, maybe you can make them black and white and do what else needs to be done. We'll just finish up that document. By what day do you need that document, Salam, for the copyright estimate?
I think if I can, I don't know, but if it is possible, I get it on Tuesday. So that when I get it on Tuesday, if I'm not able to get the estimates same day, maybe Wednesday, and by Friday, I could do some payments, and then so that I wouldn't have to overstay in Accra.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll shoot for having that document. I'm going to take the action item to get that document with the copyright information to you by Tuesday, and I'll work with Benny on that if that's okay, Benny. Okay, great.
Awesome.
Great. Thanks for that.
Okay, and Warihana already gave us an update on the portal strategy as far as registering us on other portals to look at other grants, the UN partner portal, and global giving. So we covered that.
Great.
More on the trip. So the 3 day or the 3 trip, or through 3 events that we're going to do. The metal one in Batanga, and then mental health football in Zamaskishu? No. Zamas Zamashigu.
How are we doing? Somebody
Come on,
correct
Ben,
us.
help me.
Yes,
Oh,
you got it right. Zamashigu. Yes.
Zamashigu.
Okay.
Okay.
Zamashigu.
Zamashigu will do the mental health and the football. And I'm going to go over because I know Haley had messaged in WhatsApp, and I would like to cover that. And Benny, she was asking about ask a question for Maya, so that's great. And for AT3, perfect. So yeah, just keeping the kids engaged. And yes, Luke.
Um, I am not on that step for the visa, but Armando said that we need a picture of Salam's passport.
Yes, and I believe
Is it
Salam.
in there?
Yes.
Did I miss it?
Yes. You will need a biodata of my passport. So I'll send that. The
Okay,
biodata page.
thank you.
Perfect.
I'm just doing that right now before I forget.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Is that all you had, Luke?
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's awesome. So we're communicating and planning that. So that's wonderful. Super excited. And I just closed my tab. I've had my coffee today, believe it or not. So there's no excuse.
That's okay. We've had a lot going on. Don't worry, President. We're waiting patiently. Take your time.
Okay, so the event flow catering strategy we talked about for the Jollof feed. What kind of how would it be best to feed a large amount of people? So saying a couple thousand, 2,000 or so. I think
I think we
Salam.
targeted 3.
3. Okay, so looking at that, we had planned to cook at or near the football field and the mental health where we're going to be doing that, and then just do takeaway boxes for the individuals so that way we can keep it more controlled. We plan to have like an open air kitchen so people can be moving around and helping with all of this food. And yeah, what else? I think that was
No,
it
I
for
think
that.
that was it. I think that that was the plan, correct, Salam?
Yes, that's it. So we would get a nearby place and just do an open kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we'll buy all the ingredients, all the rice, all the meat,
Mm-hmm.
probably chicken, preferably,
Mm-hmm.
and just have an open kitchen where everybody can help to make the process faster
Yeah.
and easier for all.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Okay. Awesome. Visa. Everybody seems to be working on their visa. That's great. How are you doing? Luke, do you have any other questions or hit any other snags?
I don't think so. I think I made it to step 2 or 3.
Hey,
Okay,
that's
great.
good. That's good. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, just another note in the agenda as far as like we need to keep the funds separate for what the individuals that donation initially to the foundation and then now the rest of their payment that they're going to do. So just making sure that those funds stay separated via purchase invoices and things like
Yeah,
that.
so it's gonna be just be straight purchase invoices for the projects that Salam creates to fund things like the Joloff or whatever, and then you'll keep track of that and manage that on your side. I think we're good there, Salam, yeah?
Yes, we are good there.
Okay,
So
great.
I'll review the purchase invoice as submitted for the travel. I
Okay.
want to make sure that the figure is able to come down to match what has been donated so far.
Yeah,
Mm.
because once that's done, then it will be just the giving events expenses on the purchase invoices. The rest will need to wait for on the from the payment, which will take place in 1 month from today,
Mm-hmm.
I
March,
believe.
March
What
1st.
March 1st.
Yeah.
You'll on March 1st,
Yes.
Salam, you should have all of the travelers' payments, and then reservations and all of that will go very smoothly, I think, for you. It's just this little hump that we have to get through.
That's okay.
Okay, great.
Perfect. Okay,
So
and
once the bookings is complete, I will ask for a reasonable figure. Then I will revise that and let you know.
I'm sorry for the outstanding purchase invoice.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So work on that, and then we can talk about that as well in the Friday meeting if we have to, or any other time.
Okay.
Great.
wonderful. All right, CFO, a little update on Loretto Consulting.
Yeah, so the Loretto Consulting thing. So Abbie and I, we formed Loretto LLC, which is an LLC organization, and it was who we worked for, and then we were consulted to give basic needs for our services as CFO, CTO, and CEO. And so we have some changes taking place there in that we're going to just dissolve that. That will no longer be a supplier because we found out over the course of last week, it was brought to our attention that while there were no uh, uh, conflicts, how should I say,
Conflict of interest?
yeah, there were no conflict of interest identified, no areas of concern that it could be a red flag for the foundation and its nonprofit status in the U.S. going forward. And so, in an effort to completely make sure that that's not a non-issue, we've decided to go ahead and dissolve that LLC, and we will be independently contractors just like we are. So, no new contract signed, no changes there. It'll just be that the wages are paid to us as individuals, not Loretto Consulting LLC, because that is going away uh, due to that potential red flag for the Internal Revenue Service and audit concerns. So that's all been taken care of. No problem there.
Okay.
Yep. Just wanted to update all the board members on that so that they may have seen some emails. I try to copy people when I can with the details. And sorry, not the details, but the summary. So, does anybody have any questions about that? I'm happy to answer those right now if we do. Okay, great.
Okay. Well, that is all that I had for my agenda. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, so our agenda, the CFO's part, we took a pretty big shot with the metals decline over the last couple of days, and so while we have been literally making crazy amounts of money, we have had a setback, which is understandable. All markets adjust. But we will be evaluating not the health hub. I want to be clear that is already secured. It will happen as Warihana described, but we will need to continue to evaluate. And the more free time that I get out from under the bookkeeping functions and the ERP next, the more I'm able to focus on our portfolio and the development of those assets into revenue streams that will allow us to continue to do the things that we're trying to do with the health hub and otherwise. So I just wanted to be clear to everybody that while we are highly invested in the metals, gold and silver in particular, along with miners in those areas, there were, I think silver had a 30% correction, and gold at least had a 10%. And so our portfolio made a major adjustment, and that's just the way it goes. But I'm actively monitoring the situation and making adjustments where I can to protect not only our assets but also grow those assets in the future. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. At some point, um, probably after travel in April, I'll do another financial update for everyone to see where we are, what our portfolio looks like, and where we're headed. But we are expecting a major correction in the stock market, U.S. stock market as well, the S&P 500 in particular, in the coming weeks. Just everything's just gotten too bubbly, and ridiculous. So there are corrections that are needed, and that's where we are.
Perfect. No worries.
Doing what we can, make as much as we can. That's my goal.
Yep, it happens. So yeah, thank you for doing that.
Thank you for the support, Salam and Benny. I appreciate that.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, Danny, do you have anything else?
No.
Okay, Benny?
No.
All right. So
I'm sorry, I have one other thing.
Yes.
Benny, I sent you a meeting invite that was in the calendar. I don't know if that's going to work for you later today. Can you confirm or look at that really quick? It had to do with balancing our books, balancing our accounts for the foundation. The president and I were going to do that today, and I updated a meeting announcement and added you to it. If you can join us, that's great. If you can't, we understand. We'll try again next month and just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, yeah, I saw it, the invite. I was here to respond to it after the meeting.
Okay, great. Sounds great. Thank you. I know it's
sure.
I don't know if it's a good time. I know it's short notice, so keep that in mind. That if you can't make it, we understand.
Yeah, if you can't make it, then suggest another time or something like that too.
Yeah, suggest another time would be great.
Sure.
All right. I think we had a power outage, but I'm sure it will be back by then. And when it's back, I'll definitely join. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Sure. Salam, anything else from you?
Yes. This is to the President, CFO, and Board Secretary, Luke. Just a gentle reminder that I need passport photos of the three of you with a white background. If I can get that by end of the week, I will appreciate it, because we are not just using those photos for the work residency permits, but we are also using it to complete our outstanding social welfare department certificate. Okay. So I want to get that as soon as possible.
Great. And so, Salam, on that, just to be clear, picture and we can scan them, clean them up, and send them to you. That's all good.
Yes, please.
And then you can just print those and have what you need, correct?
Correct, yes.
Should it be in an image file or should it be in a PDF file?
I think a PDF file is okay. It can be printed.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just make sure it's white background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a passport photo taken specifically at a local place that does passport photos. And then I just want to make sure I know how to get those to you. But if in a PDF file works for you, then that's great.
That's okay.
Okay.
And I just looked on Walgreens' website, and it says that with your two that you get, you can also get two digital ones.
Oh.
You just bring a USB drive, and they can put it on the USB drive.
Perfect. So maybe we'll do that.
So, Luke, I know you have a Walgreens there in Seattle. So if you would go into there and get your passport photo taken, and then do you have a USB drive?
Probably not. I'll get one.
Yeah, you can buy one at Walgreens and then head over to the passport area.
Yeah, and they need to be 2x2 photos, right?
Correct.
Yes, correct.
2x2. And usually, like when you go in there to Walgreens, you can tell them, I'm looking for passport photos for Ghana. Just like when I went for Mexico, they had to look up the certain requirements for Mexico. So you'll have to do the same for Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, and they know what to do, and then just get that copy on the USB drive, and then use the foundation credit card for the pictures for Walgreens also.
Okay.
And then I have one more on that same topic. Is that, Salam, what do you need from Daniel regarding his residency card, or what should we do on that?
Yes, so I would be able to get that accurate information for you by Wednesday, because tomorrow I would visit the immigration office and see if we can do it for him in absentia, or he will have to be physically present.
Okay.
Because his Ghana visa is expired. So does he have to apply for a new Ghana
Yes.
visa and then give that information to you?
That's what
Yes, I'll confirm that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I think if you apply for a new visa and you don't travel with it for 3 months, I think it will cancel. So
Yeah.
I want to be sure before you proceed to pay any visa fees.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay.
Great.
Wonderful. Warihana, anything else for us?
No, that's all from me.
All right.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Thank you. Elaina, how about you?
Nothing from me.
Okay. And Luke?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you all for a great meeting and all your time and attention. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay.